Hello, friends. We're live. I'm like 3 minutes late, but that's because I lost track of time. I was doing the new Abyss spiral on my main account. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. I was frustrated. I got super locked in, but I'm gonna have to do several different tries. In any case, I hope you guys are having a great week. It's been a hot minute. I did skip last week's stream just because I was working all that week and I needed a break, but we're here. We're gonna be back. We're gonna do more of Liwei's quest. So let me load up here. I might drag you guys along for my dailies as well. I haven't done them yet. We'll see. We'll see. And yeah, we got through, what did we get through? Sorry, I'm so scattered today. Oh, and my cats are kicking off. Okay, give me just a second. Okay. Gosh, what a mess of a beginning of a stream. Yeah, I'm back. So, Rex Lapis is dead. We were on our way to go talk to him, hoping that he would have information about our brother. And right as we got to Liyue, he fell from the sky and was apparently murdered. So, yeah, that's not good. And we were on Liyue's most wanted list. We wound up running around talking to the Adepti, letting them know that Rex Lapis is dead, and they were understandably not happy about that. Yeah, and now we gotta prepare a funeral for him. I forget as to why that's our job, but we're gonna do it anyway, regardless. So let me. Why does my party look like this? Oh, where's my resin at today? Oh, I'm capped. I'm not able to actually condense resin yet, so I do want to actually use a little bit of it. Let's see. I've been working on Lisa just because we likely will be using her in Sumeru, so it's not a waste. And I really need a damage dealer that isn't Pyro. I might level Kaya too eventually, but since he's not a character that we will be for sure dragging along with us places, I haven't really wanted to work on him too much. So her talents are looking pretty good actually. What day is today? Okay, so her talent domain isn't ready. Her weapon is leveled. So that means artifacts, and then and then she needs leveling. So how am I on books? Okay, we could stand, and I'm broke. We could stand and go do a couple ley lines just so that my resin isn't capped. So let me get my regular party out, and we'll go run a couple ley lines. I won't do all of them, but, because we'll fill out some dailies with the quest. So I just want to make sure that my resin isn't sitting there capped. It's not that big of a deal, but it bugs me. So let's go do, let's see. I've been trying to do the Liyue ones just because I need a lot of those materials for the characters that I'm building. I wish we could cap resin. I think that's not available until it's a reputation reward from Liyue. So I think that's not even available until we get a bit further on in the quest. But let's just do a bit of this. Just a couple. Like 2 or 3. But yeah, the Liyue talent domain is entirely Pyros lines, which is a problem, because I need those materials really badly.
Everybody stand! Eat this!
so it just takes forever. I've been doing a lot of co-op just so that it isn't quite so painful, but
Your life is mine.
it's not been a good time, so
Are you here to play?
getting Lisa leveled will be very helpful.
Get them. Drop. The more, the merrier.
Gosh. Oh, seeing 3k damage after suffering and toiling through the abyss on my other account feels really weird. Oh, Ningguang, please target what I want you to target. Please, babes.
Adventure time. Let's light it up.
You really know how to get me going. You're toast.
Oh, she got her shield up. That's okay. She will be dead shortly.
Let's light it up.
And I will let Ning take care of these, probably, because I hate chasing them around. Or wait, then you can
Everybody
get.
stand back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something. Cool. That took way longer than it needed to take. Okay, we'll do like one more just so that my res isn't sitting there capped, and then we'll move on with the quest. Yeah, I can walk there. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, wait. What is that? Oh, just the... I don't need those.
Adventure time.
But yeah, I'm excited. If I remember correctly, we should be meeting Qiqi and also getting a Baiju cameo if we get that far along in the quest today, which I'm hoping that we do. Because he's so silly and fun. Mysterious, but yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Also, I finished Paralogism on my main. Crazy. Cover your ears if you've not played it before, because this will be a spoiler. But Gold ate the Shade of Life. Are you kidding me? I lost it, you guys. You have no idea. As a lore player, I fucking lost it. Which, now my theory that Zhongli may be the Shade of Life is out, like that's dead in the water now. I'm still hanging on to he's an aspect of a Shade of Life, just like Venti is an aspect of Ishtaroth, and Arlecchino is pretty clearly an aspect of Renova. I'm still pretty much hanging on to Zhongli is probably an aspect of Naberius. So, but yeah, crazy. Anyway, Leyline. What do we got? Oh, this will be quick. Not if I do that, it won't. There we go.
Nice and spicy.
Submit.
I prefer single target.
Eat this.
Much. Very much. Oh, don't do that. Don't get up there. I'm not playing my best today. I think it's probably because I'm frazzled from the Abyss run. Get down. Please get down. Please get down.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up.
Please. Please get down.
Give up.
What a mess.
Your life is mine.
I'm good at this game, you guys, I promise.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
It's just, I'm still not fully used to Geo Traveler, because this is the first time I've ever really played Geo Traveler on account.
Everybody stand back.
You're toast.
Okay, that's enough of that. Now my resin won't be capped. Okay. I can spend the rest of my resin off stream, because that's not really what we're doing here. So, let's go. Boom, ba-boom. Right, we needed to go talk to the funeral parlor. That was the next step that we got, I think, from Mountain Shaper. Was we needed to go... Well, we're going to continue the quest, either way. But yeah, we're meeting a lot of people in this act, actually. I'm excited. Okay. Yeah. I'll have to get up shortly to let my cat back in, but... Let's go back and talk to Childe. See what he's got for us. There we go. Okay. No, I don't want to talk to you, Vlad. I'm sorry. I pressed the wrong button. Goodbye. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Okay. Wait, before we do this, there should be a chest up here. If I remember correctly. It's been a long time. Yes. Hello. Yeah, we just robbed a bank. No worries. It's fine. We really should be on, like, it's being on Liyue's Most Wanted is completely deserved at this point.
Welcome, friend of Childe, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui.
I don't consider Childe a friend, and I have no intention of joining the Fatui.
You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. Only the Tsaritsa truly has a will as solid as the permafrost.
Sure.
But back to the matter at hand. Childe tells me that he has upheld his end of your agreement.
What agreement? Oh, the thing about him helping us find a guy?
Correct. Childe promised he would find someone to break the stalemate, and the Harbingers do not break their promises lightly.
Ah, where is that guy anyway?
Childe is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Liyue Pavilion?
Oh, Paimon knows this one.
Do tell, Paimon.
There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. They have been competing for centuries, but neither has emerged as the clear winner.
Okay.
The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Lioli Pavilion. The owner especially chose to open the restaurant at Feiyuan Slope so they could compete face to face with the Shinue Kiosk, which is the flagship restaurant of the Yue style.
You're like this every time we talk about food.
Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Okay. Sure. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's see. So we should... Yeah. I don't think there's another chest. I was trying to remember if there was another chest in here that we should get, but it's not like we're going to get locked out of the bank. We can always come back. They should lock us out, honestly. But... let's go find Childe. Oh, he's right there. Okay, cool. Hey, bud. What's up?
Aha, you made it. As promised, I have found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Liyue Qixing would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel.
Oh, that's right. We were suspecting, like, maybe the Qixing were involved because of, like, them hiding the vessel, and this was all very mysterious. Okay, that's right.
So, where is he? In Lioli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you.
Cool.
I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Liyue custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the
Oh my gosh,
room.
yes. Yay! It's our boy.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhongli, consultant to an organization known as Wangsheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui.
Associate of the Fatui?
Indeed, Wangsheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say they understand when discretion is needed. And we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the shadows?
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind of business involving dealing with people?
I mean, I suppose you could say that.
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends, but the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does not dabble in such business. Well, ostensibly.
Ostensibly.
Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much. In any case, I brought you to meet Mr. Zhongli because...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But first, let's hear what Mr. Zhongli has to say, shall we?
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti have left us over the millennia. This is the inexorable trend. The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueyun Karst.
That's true. The Adepti are staying away from Liyue. So the Geo-Archon is also an Adeptus?
Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce, the warrior god, Morax, Rex Lapis. Is the idea that he also has the title of Adeptus so strange? As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending, and the time of mankind is slowly dawning. In years past, Liyue's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus. But this time, the Qixing have made no attempt whatsoever to respect this tradition. It is sacrilege.
Well, they do have to just... Oh, a deicide. I was trying to figure out how to... let me try that again. I misread that. Well, they do have a deicide to deal with.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Deicide or not, the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual to receive this god is so kingly, it is all the more egregious for his final send-off to go unattended to. Traveler, Childe has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the Animo Archon, could I ask you to help me prepare the Geo-Archon's last rites?
I accept your invitation.
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve your goal of meeting all of the seven.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting will you be able to see the form of Rex Lapis again.
It looks like there's no other choice.
If we are agreed, come with me. We will speak of the details as we walk.
Cool.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out well, didn't it? You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks. and get acquainted with these things they call chopsticks in the meantime.
Cool. Real quick, I'm gonna let my cat back in and close my window because I think somebody's mowing the grass outside and I'm worried that it's getting picked up by stream. So. Okay. I really think there are a few things worse than the sound of a lawnmower. And my neighbor mows his lawn for hours, I swear. That's probably gonna be better. Okay, let's go for a walk.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
Oh, that was... How am I supposed to answer this question? Really putting me in a hard spot here. I do actually prefer Liyue. Liyue is the better place.
Indeed. The weight of 3,700 years worth of history runs deepest in the true divinity of Liyue.
Okay, tell us how you really feel.
Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening part of your travels. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities and ruled by the Qiqi. As such, the diplomatic maneuverings of the Fatui have gained no purchase here. Ningguang of the Qiqi has always been on her guard against the Fatui. That is in all likelihood why Childe wants to make use of the Wangsheng funeral parlor's connections.
Huh. What would Childe get out of us doing the rite of parting anyway?
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors. I only wish for Liyue's traditions to endure. These are the advance funds that Childe has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Okay.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations shall be to obtain some prize Noctilucous jade worthy of a deity.
Cool. Let's do it. I don't have any memory of this part of the quest, actually, except meeting Baizhu and Qiqi, because of course I remember that, but the rest of it, no clue. Okay.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? This could be your lucky day. It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No, we're here for... what was it again?
Oh my god, she has the attention span of a goldfish. Baby girl.
Noctilucous jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. I have some here for your perusal.
Does he look like a tourist?
What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't often bless us with such finery. Go on, pick whichever one you like.
Okay.
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. Not like the ones you usually dig up. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
A man who makes his living off betting on stones can't be trusted so lightly. What do you think, Mr. Zhongli?
Oh? You want me to decide? That is fine as well. If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that would be...
I'll take them all, boss.
Nah.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir. I always knew you were not a man of ordinary caliber.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss it again!
Classic.
Hey! If we only need one for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the Mora if we buy them all?
Actually, it's 2 times more Mora.
Oh, Mora. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular aspect of the transaction.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying things?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What does that mean? That tickles my... Oh, well, no, that makes sense. All more... Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Never mind. Carry on as you were.
What?
Yeah, he's talking about economics.
Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot about big money, but not a lot about big savings.
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by Mora, I have ways of working around my limitations. Evaluating the quality of Noctilucous jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, there is little difference in texture, lustrousness, and internal pattern between good and bad jade. Only after the item made using Noctilucous jade has taken shape will you be able to see whether it is up to par or not. If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame, or that your heat control was poor.
Whoa! To think it's that easy to get cheated.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade, and a true insider would know it. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the moon, while a fool will only see the finger. The patterns, the facade, these are all the finger. Noctilucous jade is a mystical stone used to light up the darkness, and so its brightness is the important thing. It is the moon. Noctilucous jade of excellent quality would have superior pyroaffinity. In other words, the bluer and brighter the luster of the ore under high temperature, the higher its quality.
I didn't realize you were such an expert.
I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade trade to you. Now, all that's left is to put it into practice.
Priceless, huh? Hyman's just said that we might never be able to use it again. We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell?
Well, then I'm not buying any.
Not buying? Come now, my good friends. We can still discuss this. Negotiation is key to trade, wouldn't you say? How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a loss. We'll count it as a friendly gesture.
Don't worry, I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
Cool.
All right, take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
They are so thin.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost see-through.
You know what? That is impressive. Actually is impressive.
Oh, you flatter me, but I have to be gentle with these rocks. They are my pride and joy. If I'd taken off even a bit more, it would have killed me.
But
Okay.
wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions, these thin slices will serve.
Cool.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate immediately.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were this learned. Thank you for your understanding.
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade...
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out.
Cool. It can just cut off a voice line. That's awesome. Yeah, why not the kitchen at Shunnling's place?
You mean at Wanmin Restaurant? As long as we do it when she's not in.
I mean, we're just boiling rocks, right? How bad can it be?
That would not do. It is a place where people come and go. They would be endangered if the elemental reaction were to get out of control. We cannot take such a risk.
Okay, fair.
Oh, Paimon remembers we once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa Gorge in the camp of the Hilly Churls from the Meaty tribe. It's real sturdy and should be able to take the elemental reactions. Now, let's pack those samples up and make a move.
Okay, so we're about to go bully some hilly churls. Awesome. Priorities. Okay, so we're going up there. At least try to find the path with the least amount of climbing possible, because I just find it so annoying. Oh right, I need to kick Ning out of the party. She technically can't be here right now, because we are still on Liwei's Most Wanted. I'm trying to think when I might add her in. Lore-wise. I'll have to think about that. But yeah, sucks that we can't use Hazo. I really hope that we pull Kazuha on that limited, or the Chronicled Wish banner, because otherwise I don't know what we're gonna do in Inazuma. Oh, because yeah, short of getting Ayaka, I guess, but the trouble with Ayaka is that she can't really travel with us very much. So, or like Yoimiya, but also Yoimiya has a job. She runs the firework place. Kazuha really is our best bet.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
Interesting. That is a really big cooking pot. I'm not gonna lie. That is huge. Damn. Okay. Let's kick Ning out real quick. Hang on. Because we really can't... We can't be bringing her. Not when we're suspicious of the Shising, and, she's leveled for looks for a little while longer still. Let's see. What other friend? What Mondstadt friend could we bring? None of them are particularly leveled. Kaya, I guess? We can get a few melts in with him. Oh my gosh, my game is lagging so bad right now. I hope it's not lagging too bad for you guys.
This will be
Like
interesting.
that the stream isn't lagging. Okay. My Wi-Fi is apparently struggling today. All right.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line.
We really are going to be bullying these hilly trolls. Oh, are we the bad guys? I think we're the bad guys.
Nice and spicy.
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time.
Let's light it up.
Yeah, I think we're the bad guys.
Starfall.
They were minding their own business, cooking dinner.
Cool it!
I'm going in.
Eat this!
Freeze!
Oh, I don't want to get Kaya killed. Oh, oh, I did it again. Damn it. Thank you. Thank you for getting off the rock in a timely fashion. I appreciate it.
Cool it!
There we go. Okay. Who's left? One guy on his lonesome. I'm so sorry. I'm really, really sorry. They're not dead. They're just sleeping. It's fine. We knocked them out for a bit. They can finish cooking their dinner later.
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites.
Yeah, shame to let it go to waste.
This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection.
Here-
Let's fire it up and begin our experiment.
We're really ruining their soup too? Oh my god. No chill.
We're ready to go. Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use Pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need.
Cool. I have just the person for the
Mr.
job.
Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention.
I have just the person for this job.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire.
Is it actually gonna change color? Oh yeah, okay.
That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade.
Oh my gosh. You know what?
Hilly trolls are surrounding us again. Were they attracted by the light?
No, Paimon, this is...
Such nosy neighbors.
We're in their
Let's take care of
kitchen.
them and continue again after.
It's not that they're attracted by the light. We are literally in their kitchen. Oh.
Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Everybody stand back. Let's light it up.
God forbid they defend their own home.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Drop.
Okay, who's left? Oh, he's up there. Okay, well I can do that too. Twinsies. I do feel so bad. Oh wow. Thank you. Okay. As we were messing up their kitchen. Wooba.
Get them.
That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade,
Okay.
didn't it? More hilly trolls. They don't give up, do they?
Well, no. Again, I'll
Looks like
remind
they're
you.
mad that we ruined their food.
Yeah, Paimon, wouldn't you be? We are literally in their kitchen.
Let's light it up.
Ow, ow, ow. Do you mind?
Drop.
Thank you.
Don't get frostbite.
There we go.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. I'm going in. Ha!
How are you not dead? Thank you. Okay. Let's finish this.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it?
Yep.
It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one.
Cool.
Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
I can't believe we just beat up the entire town and ruined their soup for that. We are the bad guys. We're the true villains of this story. Clearly. Okay.
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them would you like?
I'd like the third.
Exactly. That's the one Paimon remembers too.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious. Whatever do you need this much top-quality Noctilucous jade for?
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you. We need them to make implements for the rite of parting.
Parting? Oh, dear. I'd heard the rumors, but had given much thought to them. This means that Rex Lapis really is... Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade Mystery has been in decline, we have always been under his protection. It is said that when our Lord lost his way while going incognito in the city 200 years ago, it was a spoon from the Jade Mystery that he had used to sample the local delights. Alas, alas, all things must pass. Well, if this is to be used to say farewell to Rex Lapis, then I shall sell this to you at half the price.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before.
Paimon, don't question it.
If not for our Lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now. No proprietor could earn money off such a thing.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel your sentiment, boss.
In the safe hands of the Liu Qiqi and good honest merchants such as yourself, I for one believe that Liyue will continue to prosper as it always has done.
Yeah. So let's not get ourselves down just yet.
All right. Thank you, my friends. What's with me getting all sentimental like this? I'll practically be giving away all my fortune at this rate.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take this Noctilucous jade back.
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half price, not that we could leave without paying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do that too. Let me see. As I thought, I didn't bring any.
Any what?
Mora, my apologies. Another oversight on my part.
A local of Liyue who doesn't have money on the mind.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. Oh, wait. Didn't Childe give us some advanced funds earlier?
Yeah, I have them on me.
That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't quite enough.
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan to hold the rite.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
Yeah, I guess we need to find Childe for more funding.
It seems that we must. I will keep that in mind. Thanks.
Okay. Is this... Wait, are we going all the way... Oh, we are going all the way up here. I think it's going to be fastest if I teleport and then fly down. Classic Zhongli. Never remembering to pay for things. Okay. It's weird. I realized I never actually come up to this part of the terrace. I kind of tend to not... I don't know why. I needed glaze lilies, and there were a whole bunch up here, and I I guess it takes me too long to walk or something. I get bored. But it's cool being back here. Okay.
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Childe. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
We'll pay the jewelsmith when he arrives. Fingers crossed Childe will reimburse us.
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite.
So we're just using the scene of the crime to...
The Liu Qixing have agreed to this arrangement.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith.
Listen, Paimon, there's one right there, and he hasn't come to get us yet, so I really don't think we need to be worried about that.
Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Wonder what that's about.
Yeah.
Also, the, Rex Lapis vessel.
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything, Mr. Zhongli. So, was this Exuvia hidden away by the Qixing? I mean, we haven't even figured out who the murderer is.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the evidence that there is to find here.
Yeah, it still seems very odd.
These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would probably only add to their troubles. Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden House.
Golden House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Tevat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Wow! Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits Morax. But why do you know this, Mr. Zhongli?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already some limited information available.
The Qixing provide the location, and Childe the funds. They must have some ulterior motive.
Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. A little exploitation once in a while is not unacceptable. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns, only contracts may not be betrayed. I, for one, have no issue with little maneuvers outside their remit.
Interesting. That feels very significant in light of later events.
Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Sure.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The quality of the silk flowers we require is also special. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality, often used in brocade making. Its scent, however, is most elegant, and is especially suited for solemn events, like giving offerings to gods and adepti.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high society again.
Listen, I like hearing him yap. It's okay.
We shall not speak of the details right now. Follow me. We shall go to the merchants to purchase our ingredients.
Cool. Okay. Are we gonna have to talk to, what's her name? Ying Air today? Oh god, I hope not. Grab that glaze lily. Boom. And boom boom. Yeah, I don't know if I have it in me to listen to that perfume lady talk.
Can't beat the atmosphere.
Oh, right, he's on like the second. I always forget there's a second level. Please don't swan dive into the ocean, Lumine. There he is.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do. Which kind would you like?
Why does he sound like that?
Which kind? The good kind? The best kind? Remind Paimon what kinds there are again.
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
That is no way to treat a customer.
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute.
This is what I get for calling Paimon emergency food.
Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any further thoughts.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Nevertheless, these are fine specimens, excellently preserved. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Morphologically, it is distinguished by the profusion of petals and densely packed stamens, though its powerful scent gives it away just as easily. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Yeah, what's so impressive about that? I'm still an ignoramus on horticulture.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, boss.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. The same logic applies when purchasing a pet bird. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. The same logic does not apply. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Rex Lapis will then make his own choice between the scents. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the Seven in 3,700 years. As such, I do think we should honor tradition down to the last detail in this case.
3,700 years. What happened 3,700 years ago? Because the cataclysm was 500 years ago. And that's when we lost, what, Rukkhadevata and Makoto? Right in Makoto? So, 3,700 years. When was the Archon War? Interesting. I'm gonna have to, like, look that up later. Yeah. Oh, maybe he means that this is the first one to ever take place for one of the Seven? That's an odd way of phrasing it, though. Anyway, that's very interesting.
Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any Mora on you?
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
By this point, I'd be more surprised if he remembered.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what happened at this year's Rite of Dissension. It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. I'm worried that everything I've heard is true. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge. Just don't forget to pass on my regards.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved our skins.
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
Cool.
So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
We are going to go have to talk to Ying Air.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon likes this job.
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Cool.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Liyue branch, right?
Yeah. How do I get back up there, though? Where are the stairs? Okay. Everybody's devices are better at handling things now, so they were able to add, like, more assets. Okay. There's Lon.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny tiny thing.
You smell great.
Wow. Just wow. I'm just going to assume that you're either joking or being sarcastic. To be fair, I put a lot of effort into my appearance for someone who spends all their time in the great outdoors. But I smell great? Don't be ridiculous.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. What is that scent? Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qimei.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she smells pretty good. Thanks, Lan. See you around.
Okay. I'm gonna wind up getting a restraining order by the end of this. Let me get this real quick. Beautiful.
Sword in hand.
Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
You smell great.
Sorry, you caught me off guard. Most people aren't so direct. I think we need more time to get to know each other.
We just wanted to know what perfume you normally use.
Oh, well, I don't actually use any. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Perhaps that's the cause of this confusion. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lusty sailors catch a whiff and come hunting for the source.
Yeah, that's very fair.
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of spring Yingar?
Paimon, you knew this the whole time and you didn't say anything?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
So Paimon knew the name of this shop this whole time. Okay. Alright, time to go get harassed by Yingar. Yep, there she is.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get around.
Okay, fair.
Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume, don't you? What kind would you like?
A bespoke triple silk flower variety.
3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition. Is that it?
Okay, hang on. Whoa, it's for Rex Lapis.
Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry, your story just doesn't hold water.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, "O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither."
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant. But you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with me.
Oh no. Oh no. I think I remember this part. Okay.
So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume?
How about the kitchen at Shanling's place?
You mean Wanmin Restaurant? Good choice. Let's go.
How do you not have a... Don't you, like, make perfume? How do you not have a place to make perfume at your house? Why are we going and also harassing Shanling? Okay. Oh... Alright. Chef Mao, you are so patient, sir. Thank you.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. We can start work now.
Again, how is this your profession and you don't have a place, like your own workshop to do this in?
Are you ready to please me?
Yeah, okay.
What did you say?
I meant make me proud. As my assistant, obviously.
She's worse than Lisa. I'm gonna need another restraining order.
While I'm setting up, you can go and fetch some water.
Okay, sure. Where am I going? Oh, it's in here. Is it? Oh no, it's outside. Thank God. Let's get out of there. Oh, ooh, a book. Thank you. All right.
Liyue people must have iron stomachs.
The things we do for Zhongli, man. Wait, give me my dialogue option. There we go.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence using a crafting bench. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the mortar and pestle. Gently does it. You need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip.
I'm so uncomfortable.
Now, use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Don't worry.
Ooh, you're a natural. Like a fish to water. Now, take these and try it out on your own using a nearby crafting bench. Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yep, 1 and 2 and 3. Done. All right, what's next?
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. On to the next stage, the most important one of all. The essence is placed into water and simmered over low heat until most of the water has boiled off. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature goes too high, it will affect the scent. So please, focus on controlling the heat. This is the final step.
Okay.
Don't waste a drop of that essence now. We want all of it in there.
Why is the phrasing so questionable? Okay.
All three perfumes are ready. And you, my friend, were a wonderful assistant. A testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays.
Yeah, sure. I was thinking of you the whole time.
Wow, you actually remembered my throwaway comment. You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can see how easily one could be taken in. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent? It might just help you match the right scent to the right occasion.
Paimon wants to hear this.
The first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes. The first choice for daughters of high society. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that captures the last light of dusk. Mature women adore this one. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin the mood.
I think I got it.
Good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need help with anything, okay?
Okay.
I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not to go overboard.
Sure.
Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime, okay?
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a while.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad that's over. Let me grab these glaze lilies and then we'll be off. There he is.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not one less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that?
I guess the final answer is number 3.
That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
I think it means he's into MILFs, Paimon.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Though, I mean, that there is that section of Rex Incognito where he is going around as a woman, so...
Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
There it is. There it is. Gender fluid Morax, gender fluid Rex Lapis. It's canon, I swear.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Qixing can catch the real killer.
Yeah.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
What ulterior motives do Childe and the Qixing have? Well, we do need to see the Exuvia.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Man, why has he gotta be so secretive this time?
Okay. Ooh, the realm within. Sweet. I think this is when we get our teapot. There she is.
All things must change.
Are you all right?
It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that so many of these glazed lilies have wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Qixing made it all up. And still others think that that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster?
We'd like to borrow the cleansing bell.
Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. I can't quite recall where it is exactly. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person, back when I was young. He saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
We can look for it ourselves. I'm a Knights of Avonia certified lost property finder.
What a weird thing to be proud of.
All right, children, there is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
In you go, Paimon.
What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
Okay. Oh, this is so exciting. Into the teapot we go. I love that little anecdote about her and Rex Lapis. It was really sweet. Okay.
Huh? Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly
Hola?
now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice.
There we go.
So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children.
Ow.
Please help an old lady clean up.
Ow. Oh my goodness. What is interrupting me?
Dreamwork.
Thank you. Okay. Cool. Is there a... Wait, I gotta check. Hang on. No, there's no moon. There's just a sun. Sorry. I was checking because, Cloud Retainer's domain had a moon in it, and I wanted to see.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
I did not notice. Oh, okay. I can whip a skill. That's fine.
Starball!
This moment will be frozen in time.
Nice and spicy.
Oh, this is so hard without a claymore. We got it though.
Cool it.
Shake!
Oh, and he's immune to that.
Everybody stand back!
It's okay. It's just gonna take us forever and a day to kill a Geo Slime.
Dodge this.
Because Lumine is our DPS. Will you die if you fall? Yes. Okay, good. Wind current. Okay.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
Gee, Paimon, I wonder. I don't know what else she would be.
Paimon's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Julian Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Maybe she just likes it here.
Help! Leader is attacking!
Freeze!
Starball!
Okay. Let's... Yeah.
I'm going in!
Cryo we can do. Cryo we can do, no problem. There we go. Easy. Oh, okay. I spoke too soon.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Let's light it
I
up!
spoke too soon. Ah.
Nice and spicy!
Ah.
Everybody stand back! Ha! You're toast!
My rotation is not as smooth as I would like it to be without Ning here, but it's okay. We'll live.
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Maybe we'll get one, Paimon. We just have to wait and see. We love to see dragon architecture. We really love to see it. We love to see dragon architecture combined with adeptal architecture. Surely there's no lore reason for that. Surely not.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me... All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick.
Are you an adeptus, ma'am?
An adeptus? Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time.
Obi-Wan Kenobi-esque answer.
As to whether I am one or not, child, surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Paimon, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, okay?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is what is wrong-headed. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
And what if your friend doesn't return it?
Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
It's bigger on the inside, yeah. I wonder if she means, Jian Yun, Cloud Retainer, or if she, you know, knows, has figured it out. Because, you know, a certain someone thinks they're being very sly, but, they're not really. Oh yeah, we have to go put it, like, where it goes for the ritual. That's right. Whoops. There we go. And she has been in the city this whole time, unlike the other Adepti, so maybe she's figured it out. Oh my goodness. How did you... There's one way up here, sir. How did you get past without Madame Peng seeing you? Did you, like, climb up the wall? Like a cryptid, lizard fashion?
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
Do you know Madame Peng? Are you also an Adeptus?
An Adeptus?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh, Paimon loves kites! Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser.
Okay. This is actually a really good way to introduce the player to all of the different parts of Liyue Harbor. I'm realizing it's really clever of them. Because we really are going everywhere and talking to everybody who's significant for this. Okay. Because we're gonna go talk to Granny Shan, probably? If I'm remembering her name correctly. It's been a while. Yeah, Granny Shan, hi.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Did he bring Mora?
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life.
Well, this is Mr. Zhang Li from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well-versed in all these walks of life. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Yeah, fashion, economics, jewelry and jade pottery, tea, perfumes, flora and fauna. Yep, all of the things.
He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else. But there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are ancient, and you can also find them in the Golden House.
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before.
Shh! Paimon, stop talking.
Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. As does that which the Cryo Archon once.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
They've been keeping info about Tsaritsa close to their chest for forever. Gosh, I wish you would have finished that sentence. I'm so curious.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
As for the payment, he says.
Well, allow me.
There's our boy.
Hey, it's Childe!
Yeah, our wallet just arrived. You ambushed us.
No way. I was just passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him.
This is a lot to say directly in front of him, wow.
Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Okay.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
Brave adventurer, we have need of 5 crystal flies.
Eh? That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Nah, never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What say you?
15th? No.
A most fair price.
No. I'm not paying you 15,000 more to go get some crystal flies, buddy. I don't want to drop it. I don't want to piss him off, but also that's outrageous. Should we do... I don't want to quite have it because I think it's going to piss him off, but we're going to... I don't even want to pay him that much, but...
Let's see. No, go higher, or I'm not doing this.
Okay. Okay, 12,000. Well, okay. Let's go 11. I don't really want to... Yeah. I'm getting my numbers right. Yeah, that's 11,000.
5 geocrystal flies.
Okay.
Yes, I do think it's worth about this much.
That's more than I wanted to pay him, but...
Listen, let me tell you how. Try something new.
Okay. Excuse me, Lon. Sorry. Oh.
A full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
Yeah, let's talk prices. How about 18,000? That didn't go
This is too...
Okay. Didn't go as badly as I thought it would. I think 20,000 is going to be the sweet spot.
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Cool. Whoop. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Lon. I'm sorry. Okay. Ain't no way these guys are called tic-tac-toe. Ain't no way.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. Of course, there'll be a premium if you want me to give 110%.
Well, I don't. I just need 100. I don't even need that. Just,
so what's the job?
you know, give me 75.
Let me see.
It's okay.
We are still missing some wooden implements over at Eugene Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
Okay, fetch me 50 tree branches and 20 stacks of timber.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Honestly, for all of that work, that doesn't sound that bad.
Done.
That's a lot of physical work.
This is all you got? Then no can do. Child? No. He's putting up the money? Oh, still no. Wouldn't that mean I have to make 2 trips rather than 1? How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now, get me a single Chinxin flower, and I'll consider that payment for a detour to find this child fellow.
Done.
Guess we've got no choice.
Yeah, I got that.
Have you brought the goods?
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good. These things are pretty rare, and I have no idea where I'd find them.
Yeah, Zhongli and his non-negotiation skills, I know.
With this Chinxin flower, I should be able to pacify my daughter tonight. I'll make sure the work is done before I return home.
Okay. All right, child.
I just like to make people smile.
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Oh, Lumine is just... She... Yeah.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
What info do you need?
No.
Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after?
What else could the Fatui want? Are you forgetting what happened in Mondstadt?
Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Childe wasn't happy with us just now.
Oh, this quest is entitled Guizhong? Oh, man. Okay, well, let's go to Boo Pharmacy. I'm actually really excited for this. You guys know way. Let's go see see your daughter. Don't worry, Qiqi, we're coming. My gosh, these huge stairs. What the heck? There she is.
Huh. The reception is deserted. And it seems kinda spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out, and Paimon will bring up the rear.
Okay. There she is. Qiqi, yes. Hey, baby.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
Yeah, Paimon, if we're gonna talk about height,
Joke's on you. Paimon floats, so height is no restriction. Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead?
okay, first of all, don't be rude.
It can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Qiqi. Once upon a time, Qiqi died. Then, Qiqi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Qiqi is a zombie.
Such a nonchalant delivery for a bombshell revelation.
Something like this would be unimaginable in Mondstadt.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Qiqi can get your medicine, but only if you show Qiqi your prescription. These are Qiqi's orders from Qiqi.
Okay, orders?
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself.
Gee, Zhongli, I wonder how that happened.
My dear Qiqi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Qiqi helps you. You help Qiqi. Only fair.
Sure.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
Is it a mental gymnastics victory when your opponent is Qiqi, though? I don't...
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocogoat. Please and thank you.
Hunt the what? With the witch at where?
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before.
Yeah, I bet you have.
It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device. Located in Qinheng Pass, It was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhongli really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocogoat.
Oh. The notorious cocogoat. Yeah, he is such a little shit.
The cocogoat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else, or...?
No, just that the cocogoat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Thank you, Qiqi. That's very helpful.
What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
Yeah, do tell us if you remember anything else you don't remember.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
What the heck is a cocogoat?
This man is a menace.
Cocogoat. Go find it.
Okay, alright, yes ma'am. Going right now. Anything for you, Qiqi. Okay, I think I have that teleport waypoint unlocked. Oh. Oh, it's not as high up as I thought it would be. Okay. Wild goose chase. Wild cocogoat chase, I guess. There it is. Oh, there's a chest over there. That's good to know. We'll have to come back for that. And... ooh, down we go.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any case. This device is broken.
Aw, what? It broke?
I mean, Paimon, just look at it.
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society knowledge powers!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand.
I mean...
That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong Ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in battle. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong Ballista. One just needs to understand the basic working principles of the device.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic.
He is so bad at this. He's so bad at this. Buddy.
With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Yeah. Okay. I can't believe I'm sitting here questioning, like, oh, does Madame Ping know? Of course she does. He is not being subtle. He is so bad at this.
Supply post. Here, post.
Oh my gosh.
Keep this close.
Holy cow.
Starfall!
Okay.
Drop!
I appreciate that that was very close and didn't send us on a really long fetch quest to get it. It was very nice of them. I think, oh yeah, there is a chest. Here, real quick, before I forget, I'm getting this chest that's up here. Because I will never remember to come back for that.
World?
Oh my goodness, so many people. Hello.
Ah, these parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh! Now how do we turn it on?
Smattering of knowledge, like he didn't make his enemies into smatter with it, right?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Of course it does.
Over here we have nothing. And over there, more nothing.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing?
Oh.
So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what exactly?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
I love him so much.
Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man. This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and repaired it! The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces, and that's if you get out of this alive!
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an Adeptus for selfish gain. Disgraceful behavior. It is not we who need reprimanding, but you.
Oh, I was hoping for a trial Zhongli for this. Oh well. Yeah, you disrespect Guizhong, you disrespect me, and you disrespect him.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Hey. But one does not simply disrespect Guizhong in Liwei. Nope. You're gonna regret that.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh?
This moment will be frozen in time.
Booba, get them!
It would have been so cool of them to give us a little trial Zhongli for this. Though I don't know if his kit was out actually, now that I think about it. I can't remember. I don't actually know the timeline for when that was released. Whoops, there he is. One more left. Oh. He's so hot when he's mad, yeah.
Another test subject.
Let's light it up. I'm going in.
Ow, ow, hey.
Nice and spicy.
Rude. Double rude.
Cool it.
Benny's self-pyro app is really annoying in times like this.
Starball!
There we go. My rotation is really messed up without Nangguang, but it's okay. Kai is doing his best. I can't fault him.
Dodge this.
Okay. I gotta get the Electro guy first, because he's causing me the most issues.
Freeze.
There we go. Okay.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
I need your burst, babes. I need your burst. Thank you.
Drop!
Oh my god, there's more of them. Alright. This is fine. Why are there so many of you? Oh, 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 oh.
Let's light it up.
Drop!
If I'm quiet, it's because I'm actually having to concentrate because I don't do enough damage. Oh. Okay.
This moment will be frozen.
Actually have to think about my rotations at this level because I don't have like Emblem of Severed Fate on Xiangling, so her energy recharge is not great. I'm doing the best I can. Ow, ow, ow. Also, Bennett is only C0, so I'm not actually getting his attack buff like half the time, which is really annoying. Okay, do we have... How did you survive your fall, sir? Where is he? Where did he go? Did he reset? Oh, there you are. Alright.
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Hello!
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We should focus on our contract with Qiqi.
I love that he's calling it a contract. I guess we did make a contract, huh?
Oh yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong ballista working, but where's our cocogoat?
Where indeed?
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wildlife. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptabeast, as Qiqi put it.
Which means...
Repairing this was a complete waste of time?
Paimon wouldn't go that far. We did something positive, right?
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy, explain that we could not find a cocogoat, and review our next step.
Good idea. We did our best, and that's what counts.
Ah. Alright. You know what time it is? It's Baiju time. It's Baiju time. Let's go. I could get that chest, but I'm too excited for him. Alright.
Rest assured.
Up we go to the pharmacy. There she is. I'm so sorry. We did not succeed.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the cocogoat Adeptabeast of which you speak.
He is so full of shit, and he's so full of shit. I love him.
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed.
Aw, poor Qiqi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Qiqi, do you have any other clues?
Cocogoat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptabeast could make such tasty milk. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. What? Ah, here. This is the name. Coconut milk.
Zhongli, don't pretend like you didn't know this whole time.
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie child, when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and, so how are you supposed to predict anything? Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Qiqi say a bad thing?
No, baby. You're perfect.
Oh, sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
Okay, Qiqi. So it's time to tell you where coconut milk comes from. It all begins with the fruit of a coconut tree.
No. Impossible.
Seems Qiqi took this pretty hard.
She just needs some time to work through it. They all need to grow up sometime.
Someone learned a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Qiqi.
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Qiqi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck.
You disrespect my husband.
What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Qiqi. Ah! The snake is speaking!
Nothing in Liyue surprises me anymore.
I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent!
Okay, Chong, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We got off on the wrong foot, okay?
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Qiqi aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last! Things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
3 million. You might as well just rob the Golden House.
Aw, too bad the Qixing have taken it over for now. Security will be tighter than usual.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
No shame.
What are we gonna do? Is this the part where we go crawling back to Childe?
Cocogoat. Cocogoat. My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Childe, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Qiqi wants coconut milk.
Oh, baby.
Ah, yes, of course, Qiqi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 more.
That's like 0 difference from 3 million.
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original sum of 3 million. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Childe, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Qiqi, see you soon.
He really just swindled Childe.
That lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard. So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope. What have I missed?
Yes, Master Childe. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House, if not the Exuvia? I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
All right.
This is good. There will be coconut milk from now on. Yes, it's good.
Oh, baby.
What an odd exchange we've had. Well, I look forward to your patronage in the future as well.
That sound is the laughter of a man who's found new people to fleece. Consider yourselves warned.
I'm flattered if he thinks that we have deep enough pockets for him to fleece us. Yeah, go away, Beaver Boy. I know, for real. Okay. Up we go. Listen, Qiqi gets what Qiqi wants, and if we need to swindle Childe out of almost 3 million mora so that Qiqi can have unlimited cocogoat milk, or coconut milk, then, you know, that is more than worth it. That's a win-win in my book.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the everlasting incense. The completion of our preparations is not far off.
Whew, finally!
Well, traveler, have you gained anything from our adventure so far?
It's been odd.
Odd?
I'm not sure if we've been living the high life or experiencing the struggles of the poor.
Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so complicated. Well, I'll leave you to ruminate over it yourself. As to remuneration for your help, I've decided to treat you to a meal.
Zhongli? Treating.
Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring the mora this time.
Will you?
Tonight, I shall take you both to an old hole in the wall, praised throughout Liyue.
Hole in the wall? As in a cool restaurant?
Indeed. Let us meet near the harbor, at third round knockout.
I don't believe for a second that he's gonna remember his wallet.
May the Lord of Geo protect you and fortune find you.
Oh, we have to pass time. Okay. Wait, what was the 18? Okay, 1800 to 2300. Yeah, I was literally just thinking that about how he literally can't talk about cronies when he's a member of the Fatui. All right, third round knockout. Here we come. I'm honestly surprised that we're not going to Wanmin, but maybe that's common chest. Hello?
I'll
Nice.
keep this close.
Let's see, is it up? No, it's not. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, with Tian. That's why he likes it here.
Toast to our success.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so. Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice.
He is so shady about Mondstadt. It's so funny. So does this mean I can order wine this time?
I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
I guess I should have expected this.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguan's Jade Chamber.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here! Great atmosphere!
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below. Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide. They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it.
That was really well done. I loved that.
These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value. Merely grasping 1 or 2 of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom, enough to stay a step or 2 ahead of your peers.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Dissension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Paimon, we gotta go.
Wait, I am not with the Millelith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yue High Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you.
Emissary?
Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan. She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite her to come here. I wish to meet her. At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Yes.
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared. But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
I always mind my manners.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Cool. Okay. Oh, we got a constellation. Oh. let's unlock that real quick. Nice. I still have time today. Yeah, this lovely building in the middle of the square has a real hole in the wall, right? Yeah, I know, for real. That's great too, because that means we just unlocked commissions, which means I can eventually start condensing resin again. Okay, I have time. Let's go up and do the Jade Chamber quest. I won't, you know, this next part of the Archon quest is huge, so I'm not gonna do all of that today. But I think it'd be good to go and talk to Ning. How do we get up there though? Isn't there a guy that we have to talk to who like gives us rides? Well, okay, it's telling me to go here. So maybe the guy that gives us the ride up there is over there. Possibly. Or maybe Ganyu was gonna give us a ride up? I don't remember. Up we go. This is good too because I'll be able to have Ning in the party after we meet her, finally. Like, I've been using her overworld stuff, but in terms of our conquest stuff, we'll be able to have her in the party finally.
Drop!
Oh, I misaimed that. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. I thought I was so smart with that.
Starfall!
No, no, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Do not. Not right now. Thank you. No, thank you. Are you for real right now? Are you for real?
Crumble apart!
This is not the end.
Oh, you have to love burn damage. What if I just teleport away? What if I just teleport away? I really don't want to get into combat right now. Yeah, let's meet our smoke show Jade Chamber hostess. We will if the Hilly Trolls will leave us alone. I really wish there was a teleport waypoint all the way up there. Okay, we're gonna take the long way up. I'll make Kaya climb it. He's tall. He can do it. Also, wait, let me get Lumine off of life support. There we go. Wow, I do not miss this. This was the one part of the Leeway exploration and quests I was not looking forward to. But I've been very diligent about my statues, so we have good stamina now. Okay. Up we go. I think I can make that, right? We should be able to make that. Yeah, we got this. Easy.
Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber!
Yeah, question is, how do we get up there?
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is.
We should have asked that emissary.
Well, since we want to go to the Jade Chamber, heading to its location on the map is the sensible thing to do. Let's look around. There has to be a way up there nearby.
You're so very helpful, Paimon. Oh, okay. Excuse me while I have to pull out a character that we have not met yet and will not for a long time. Because, I need animo for this.
Let's move before the trail goes cold.
Thank you, Hazo. Oh, do I not need to do that? I'm silly.
Look! There's some sort of
Oh, no, I do.
mechanism thingy. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with the Jade Chamber.
Oh, bye. Yeah, it looks like some sort of trap.
No way! Just trust Paimon's instincts.
I mean, okay, Paimon.
Huh? It only takes us up to here. Aw, if that wind current was stronger, we'd be able to reach the top in one go.
Yeah, best we go back to Liyue and ask the Millelith.
Huh? Why?
The way up shouldn't be a secret, or...
Oh, Paimon gets it. If it was a secret, Ganyu wouldn't have let us try to find it ourselves, right? Alright, let's follow your plan. Then we can... Oh, hang on a moment. Look down there. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Paimon has a new idea. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista?
Do you really hate me that much?
No. Paimon may have just forgotten to think about the safety measures.
Still, I do remember that the ballista had a scope.
Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it, we could use the Guizhong Ballista to see if there's another way up nearby.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I might have had sucrose at that point.
Is this an answer from this world?
Oh, nice. AR-41. Sweet. Let me kick Hazo back out. Or no, I think I probably was... I'm trying to remember. I never swapped to Geo on my main account when I was playing the Liyue quest, so I probably was actually Animo when I was doing this, now that I think about it.
Ready when you are.
Thanks, Kaya. I still don't understand why we're not just asking the Millelith, but okay. I'm also really not interested in messing with that Ruin Hunter right now, because I am low enough level that those are scary again. It's been a long time since those have actually been difficult. Part of it, though, is that I just don't have a good, a leveled ranged character, because I just have Kale and Amber. And I don't really want to level Amber. She's good, nothing against Amber, but I'm just not going to really be using her much on this account, so... I will be using Kale, but we don't have the materials, obviously. Okay.
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
We're just passing through?
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. Maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millelith ambush here to arrest us.
I'm quite sure that's not the case.
Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders at once!
Well, here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
We're fighting these guys for no reason, for real? Okay.
Huh? Adventure time! Wait, everybody stand!
I feel bad. We've been committing all sorts of crimes today. First the hilly churls. And now these guys. Literally just doing their jobs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The quest is making me. I'm sorry. We are really not helping our case on Liyue's most wanted list.
Let's light it up!
Good lord.
I'm going in!
Dodge this!
Take the target alive!
sorry.
Freeze! What's the hurry? This moment will be frozen.
Attack!
Let's light it up!
Okay. Oh, there's another wave. All right.
Target alive!
Everybody
I mean, you could take me alive if you would take me to the Jade Chamber. We could make that deal. Is that agreeable to you? We could maybe negotiate.
Cool it. Don't push your luck.
Ow. Ow. Oh, I almost lost Kaya there. I really would like to use Kaya's burst, but I also don't want to immediately kill him. Here we go. There we go. This is so uncalled for. I'm so sorry.
Stop! What's all this about?
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Lady Coaching, these two strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong Ballista.
Who are you calling strange?
We were just looking for the way to the Jade Chamber.
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
We're invited guests here to look for the Liu Qixing. Who are you?
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liu Qixing.
Oh!
I'm Qiqi, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong Ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence. These Millilith are just here to guard the scene, not to arrest anyone.
So this was all a misunderstanding? Paimon never would have thought.
Thinking isn't that hard, Paimon.
Anyway, for a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
That was...
Yeah, Paimon, don't complicate the matter. We only did a tiny part of the work there.
Huh? Oh, right. So, Lady Yuheng, might you have any idea why Lady Tianquan invited us to go to the Jade Chamber?
Just call me Qiqi. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
No, okay, slow down.
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing? Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it. Either way, I will admit that the actions of the Adepti this time were quite restrained. Rex Lapis's death is indeed an extraordinary circumstance. But to think that they would call for a council of Adepti rather than come down here directly. How surprisingly civilized of them.
Ningguang would prefer to negotiate, wouldn't she?
Well, for Ningguang, she would talk anything and everything out if she could. But I doubt we can do that here. The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
Another super bold statement.
I'll stop here. Honestly, I hadn't intended to say so much. But you're a good listener, Traveler. You should both be off to the Jade Chamber. Don't be late now. Ningguang's schedule is packed to the gills all the way till next year. The cream of Liyue's mercantile crop all see ascending to the Jade Chamber as the greatest honor. Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor?
Paimon, get serious.
But, wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture. We need to get one. Not to curry favor or anything, just to respect Liyue's culture.
Ah, so eager.
All right,
Okay.
all right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves. Let me tell you how to get to the Jade Chamber first. You didn't actually have to come to Mount Tianheng. Go back to Liyue Harbor. Find a guide at the Yuehai Pavilion, and, well then, may we meet again, Traveler.
Well, that Yuheng may not respect the gods, but Paimon thinks she's a pretty cool person.
Yeah, she made a good impression on me, too.
So, what should we give to Ningguang when we see her?
You really have shifted focus, haven't you, Paimon?
Oh, right! Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar-frosted slime! Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang. Why don't we go with that for a gift?
How would we make this thing you dreamed up?
With a certain boom shakalaka, of course. Let's go gather ingredients. Time waits for no one, and neither will our riches.
Okay. This is gonna be bizarre. This is another section of the quest that I do not remember whatsoever. But on we go. Sugar frosted slime. Delicious.
Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear and very delicious. That's the one.
Oh. Just once, I would like to not completely whiff Kaya's skill.
Boba, get them. Ha. Ha.
Okay. What else, Paimon? She really said boom shakalaka. Yes, she did.
Huh? Is it just Paimon? Or is there a sweet fragrance in the air? Huh? Did you hear that?
It sounded like someone calling for help.
It seemed like it came from those ruins over there. Uh-oh. It looks like the treasure hoarders have locked someone inside.
Okay. Hi guys, what's up?
Everybody stand back! Eat this! Shade!
Freeze!
Easy.
Nice and spicy. Drop!
Okay, well, you can stay up there for a while, that's fine.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Oh, so sorry. Cool it.
Man, maybe I should level Kaya. I'm impressed at the numbers that he is doing with completely unleveled talents and like no artifacts. And at level what?
It comes.
23, I think he's at. Okay. Is he dead? No, he's not dead. Where are you? Okay. Come here. Thank you. Let's see. Hi, bud. Yes.
Thank you for your help, kind travelers. If you hadn't come to my aid, I surely would have rotted in this cell. Those treasure hoarders. When their mood was good, they'd rearrange those pots of sweet flowers. When they were in a bad mood, they'd rearrange my face.
Aw, it was nothing. No need to thank us all at once or anything.
I understand. Don't worry. I will compensate you both.
There's really no need.
Don't say that. I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing jewelry in Liyue Harbor. I often walk around. I never expected that those treasure hoarders would have their eyes on the same ruins that I had. Before I knew it, they'd caught and imprisoned me. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it. Well, as long as you want what I have to offer, of course.
Your goodwill is enough for me.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
Oh? And what might that be?
Do you have a box that can store presents? We'd like a pretty one. The kind that you can use to store snacks.
Of course we do. How can one sell antiques without gift boxes? At Mingxing Jewelry, we have the best gift wrapping service in the 7 nations. Now just give me a moment and I'll let the boss know. You can go see her whenever you require that box.
Great! Paimon Sugar Frosted Slime now comes in a beautiful package.
You still use Kaya for cryo? Yeah, like he's legitimately good. I just, I got, so on my main account, yeah, the first the first DPSs I pulled in that account were Ganyu and Ayaka. So I just fell off using him. And I recently got him to 70, but I think he just needs a little more love, because, he's not really doing a whole lot. I think my level 70 Kaya is doing about the amount of damage that this Kaya is, so I clearly haven't given him enough love. I guess that's not true. I should say my level 70 Kaya is doing about the numbers, like raw, as this Kaya is doing on a melt. So I feel like he could definitely be better. I've seen Kayas that do really good numbers, so. Okay. Hello.
Hey there! A guy called Meng Dan told us that we could get a nice and shiny box from your store.
Uncle Meng already told me about it. Thank you both for saving him.
Yeah, that was quick.
Many of the best goods in our store were found by Uncle Meng. If anything were to happen to him, it would be impossible for us to continue doing business. Here, this container is itself an antique, with at least 140 years of history. It's already been cleaned. Will it do?
Yep. It's great! Hang on a moment. Could we borrow one other thing?
Sure. Please help yourselves. As long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique as our mixing bowl, we should be able to make a great snack.
Are you for real, Paimon?
It's done! The one and only sugar-frosted slime! Carefully now. Into the box it goes and dust it over with a bit more powdered sugar.
Oh, yes. You might want to use these 2 freshly picked flowers as decorations, too.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful!
I'm still not sold on this gift idea.
Great! Now that we've put all that we've got into this box, let's go to the Jade Chamber to see Ningguang.
Icing on the slime. Okay. This is such a random gift idea. I don't know, man. Maybe it's like Jello? It's so odd. Okay, right, we gotta go find the guy that gives people rides up to the Jade Chamber. Sugar frosted slime. There's a Genshin cookbook. I wonder if they put that in the cookbook. I'm curious. Yeah, it kind of looks like Jello in the illustration, so maybe that's what they're going for. Oh, he works really well with Qiqi. Interesting. Yeah, I got him. I leveled him to be further off-field cryo because my only off-field cryos don't really do any damage. Like I have Layla and I have Diona, which are good, obviously, but again, they contribute a lot of utility, but they don't contribute damage. So I was hoping for an off-field cryo that would do some significant damage, but I think I need to give him more love.
According to Kuching, this is what we should say. Excuse me, do you sell the moon here?
Yes. How many would you like?
It's not convenient to speak of numbers here.
Ah, well said. Please, use this to ascend to the chamber. Yes, speaking of which, are you two the guests that Lady Ningguang has arranged to meet with today?
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the one for guests, but for the Yuheng. What's going on here?
Listen, let us in anyway. I'm sorry.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Jueyun Karst.
It's Ningguang! Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests.
Oh no, it's nothing.
Nice place, this Jade Chamber. It's my first time coming to a place this high up.
This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it. At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
This Tianquan does not lack for ambition.
Not many from outside Liyue earn the right to ascend to the Jade Chamber. But I have been in correspondence with the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, who spoke highly of you. As such, I have been putting eyes and ears out ever since you reached Liyue.
What?
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Vergoldet one of your people?
Just Vergoldet? No. Everyone at Wangshu Inn is one of ours.
Yeah, we also ran into the Yuheng not long ago.
At the Guizhang Ballista, yes?
You weren't peeking on us from the skies the whole time, were you?
I fear that peeking would have been a little difficult from this altitude. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. You two are very interesting people, after all. It would be natural to take an interest.
Kuching said that the Qixing would not wish ill on Rex Lapis.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings.
Cool. Yeah, her voice is great. I love her so much. Ooh, Navia, Kaya, Qiqi, and Kazuha. That sounds like a great team.
I believe that you've heard of the Archon War.
Only in the broadest of strokes?
Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Tevat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7. You can see Goyun Stone Forest from here, I trust. It is no natural rock formation. Those are giant spears of rock hurled by Rex Lapis during the war. Beneath the spears lie those cast down by Rex Lapis in those days, gods that failed to seize the title of Archon. Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Rex Lapis's passing is an unimaginable disaster for Liyue, but the Order of the 7 will not collapse simply because of that. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? When that time comes, the relationship between the people of Liyue and the gods and Adepti will surely be different from before. Even in a new era, the Liyue Qixing remain Rex Lapis's former subjects. Do you really think us capable of having played a part in his demise? Of lacking the foresight to see the certain repercussions?
Why hide the Exuvia then?
That day at Yujing Terrace, it was also very sudden. Even I was caught completely off guard. You were there, you no doubt saw. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. If we do not act against them now, they will surely gain the upper hand. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
It's him, isn't it?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed, but the wind is a little strong. Our preparations to receive guests within are complete, so please, this way.
I need a more physically demanding job.
Wowee! What a huge hall! Paimon's never seen such a fancy place before.
Man, I love it here. There she is. Were there books that I can take? Ooh. Ooh, Customs of Liyue receiving a god. Okay. The order for 1 copy of Customs of Liyue receiving god placed 2 days ago has now been fulfilled. Item has been delivered to the Jade Chamber. Could Miss Ningguang kindly confirm all is in order? String of numbers. More numbers. The signature line has been scrubbed out and is impossible to read. Okay. Lots of info. I wish we could see... Wait. What is that? Where? Hang on. Where is that? That looks so familiar. What are we looking at? It's not going to be in. Huh. Huh. Is it... I mean, that would make sense if it was there. Doesn't really look right, though. Odd. Anyway, I'm so curious. I'm gonna have to come back and look at that and try to figure out where that is. Okay. Do we get all of the books? I think we did.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends. And when friends come over to play, our enjoyment comes first. Naturally.
Is that what I think it is?
Ooh! Isn't this that legendary wall?
Why, you've kept your ear to the ground, I see.
That's because even the storytellers are talking about it. Everyone's after a piece of paper from that wall. It's super famous.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Qiqi...
Well, between your orthodoxy and her heterodoxy, I'd go with Qiqi and her skepticism of the divine.
You'd pick Qiqi? Nah, I had a feeling. I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed. With someone of her character on the Qixing, I've had some extra messes to clean up behind the scenes. But after she said those words, the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Well, I must say that quite a few of my doubts have been dispelled. I won't deny that Rex Lapis's passing seems advantageous to us. But, for Liyue's sake, we cannot allow ourselves to be shackled by rumors of our usurpation of power.
I surmise that the Fatui has a hand in these rumors?
Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation, and also to prevent something similar to the incident in Mondstadt. With Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. As the Tianquan, one responsible for Liyue, I cannot be too concerned with appearances when opposing them. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant to buy some time for us to take control of Liyue's administration.
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The Qixing only provided the venue for the rite so they could use us for their own ends. Wait, that's right. Speaking of ends, could I say one other thing?
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Seriously, Paimon? Seriously?
It's all right. I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. How about this? You can pick any one object here as you please, and you may take it with you.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. Just imagine how much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for.
Isn't that like classified documents?
The biggest one. Huh? Well, that was an easy search. The biggest sheet is right up there in the most obvious spot. Let's go with that one. La 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 la. Let's see what's written on it. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle on here. Oh, could it be treasure? Whatever it is, it better make us filthy rich. Let's see what's written over here. Sigil of permission, something, something, Fatui, research, copy. Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all.
Wait a second.
This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission.
Yeah.
Oh, Ningguang did say that the Fatui have been up to all kinds of mischief in the shadows of Liyue. Spreading rumors, wanting to get their hands on the Archon's body and whatnot. But research on the Sigil of Permission? Paimon wonders what they're up to. Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the Sigil of Permission. Seems there's still more for us to find out.
It's all unfolding a little too perfectly. Ningguang is clearly trying to steer us there.
Oh, you really think so? Well, should we not go then?
No, what I mean is...
Oh, so you're saying that it's precisely because we can't completely trust Ningguang that we should confirm the truth of what she says for ourselves. That's way out of Paimon's league. Paimon thinks she's been nothing but good to us. Anyway, we'll see if you're onto something. Before we look for Zhongli at Dihua Marsh, let's go to the place marked out on these papers and see if the Fatui really are up to no good there.
Oh, cool. So it is relevant. Awesome. That is probably where I'm going to end stream. Because it's 5 o'clock. It's about time to give my cats dinner and stuff. Got through a lot, though. This was really good. The Sigil of Permission with the Fatui research kind of made me sit up in my chair, because I'm sure they'll explain further as we go, but because Dotori has been researching visions, and like I was talking about last stream, the sigils are kind of like pseudo visions in the lore, because Zhongli used to give those out to humans during the Archon War, and it allowed them to have command of elemental powers without need for a vision, which on its own is crazy. That's insane lore. But we know that Dotori is researching visions and trying to like craft them, and that's like, you know, the delusion factory in Inazuma. So I kind of wonder if maybe that's why he was researching Sigils of Permission. That's really interesting. I had forgotten all about this section of the quest. So yeah, I'm very curious as to where that's going. But like I said, I'm sure that we'll get more of that when we go and actually investigate. But this was really good. I'm having a great time. We streamed for almost 3 hours. Yeah. So, Zhongli was Zhongli, being an absolute menace. We got to meet Qiqi, Baizhu, get a little tour around the harbor. It was really, really good. Oh, and Childe, obviously. So much Childe. But we're really getting into the meat of the quest and like getting close to the climax now. I'm super excited. So we'll do more of that next week. Probably have our big boss battle next week. In any case, thank you to everybody who dropped by and said hi. This was really fun. I love doing this. I feel like I say that at every stream, but I really do. I love doing this. I may do like a midweek stream of some kind. We'll see. I keep saying that, but I'm less busy now. So I have a little bit of free time. So I'm hoping to actually stream a bit on my main account, and like maybe I really want to try soloing a couple of bosses with my DPS Baizhu, and I think that'd be really fun. It'll be fun for me anyway. So yeah. Let's go to the best place in Liyue Harbor to close the stream at. Let's go to Boo Boo Pharmacy. Hi, Gui. Hi, bud.
I can't read what this
Anyway,
says.
yeah, I will see you guys next week.
Please,
show me your I'm probably going to push the streams a little bit later to like maybe 3 o'clock instead of 2. So I'll think about it. I'll let you guys know the when the thumbnail goes up. I'm trying to be good about those. So when the thumbnail goes up and the stream gets scheduled, probably 3 o'clock this time, 3 o'clock Pacific time. And I'll see you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a really good week. Do something that you love. Take good care of yourself. Drink water. Get good sleep.
Please, show me your prescription.
Yeah. I'll see ya. Bye.